Piano-Play-It.com. Hi, welcome back to another free piano lesson by Piano-Play-It.com. This is David here, and guys, today we're going to learn how to play the diatonic circle chord progression. Sounds complicated? Well, it's not, and it's a beautiful chord progression that is often played with many pop songs. So we're going to explore that and learn how it works. Let's get to work. Okay, so when we started to talk about piano scale chord degrees, and I'm going to use this time C major, as usual, we talked about the 5th degree as the dominant chord, okay? And we said that the 5th degree contains 2 tension notes that lead to the tonic within a semitone. One from below and one from above, okay? This is the leading tone, the 7th note in a scale. Okay, and the 4th note of the scale, 1, 2, 3, 4, that leads to the 3rd within a semitone. So, the 5th degree, why is it called the 5th degree? Because we start from C major and we move 5 steps within the scale. Okay, so from the 5th, along with the 7th, by the way, we have to actually go 5 steps down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we reach the relaxation point, the tonic. And what is happening now is actually a falling 5th, because we are jumping 5 steps from G to C in order to complete the chord progression. So far, so good. But now I'd like to take this a step further. Okay, what I'm actually claiming in this piano lesson, that we can perform a whole section of falling 5ths within a certain scale, which will create a long, interesting chord progressions of falling 5ths. So G7 was the 5th degree. Let's climb 5 steps again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which degree is this? This is the 2nd degree, okay? Because we are in a C major scale and this is the 2nd degree. Okay, what I'm gonna do is play a D minor scale, and then I'm going to fall in a 5th, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so I'm reaching the G major chord. So from the D minor, I'm going to G7, and then I'm falling again in a 5th to C major, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Interesting, huh? So we dropped in 2 5ths, from the 2nd degree to the 5th degree to the 1st degree. And if you followed the previous lesson about chord progressions, you know that the D minor is a subdominant, it's a sort of replacement for the 4th degree, so it's actually a very logical chord progression. Subdominant, 2nd, going to the 5th with the 7, and then we're going to the 1st. So what am I saying now really? That we continue with this progress and continue to fall in 5th. So if I was in the 2nd degree, I can move on to the next. So let's climb 5 degrees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? So now which degree is this? When I'm treating it as a chord scale degree in a C major, it's the 6th degree, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So from the 6th degree, I'm dropping in a 5th to the 2nd degree, then to the 5th again, so I have to go to G, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So look, instead of dropping in a 5th, I can also climb in a 4th. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so again, from the 6th degree, I'm going to the 2nd, and then to the 5th, and then I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the 1st. Okay? Cool, huh? So we continue to do that. We can continue with that, and then we're getting the whole chord progression, the whole circle. Okay, so now that we learned how the diatonic circle chord progression is performed, we're going to take our first example of Autumn Leaves and see that Autumn Leaves is basically made out of the diatonic circle chord progression with one difference, and we're going to talk about this difference right now. Okay, so we're going to play the song Autumn Leaves in A minor, which you already have to know is the parallel minor key of C major. So they basically share the same notes, only starting from the 6th degree. What we're gonna do is drop in 5ths within the scale of A minor, and we're going to see that then we create the song Autumn Leaves. Only, we're not going to start from the 1st degree, but we're going to start from the 4th. okay? And then we're going to drop in fifth. So, the autumn leaves, now I'm dropping in fifth to G7 of red and gold. Okay, so I'm going to start from the fourth degree. The autumn leaves, drop in fifth, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Add the seventh because it's nice. Drift by my window. So now I climbed 4 steps instead of dropping in 5, which I told you already that can happen. So the fourth degree is dropping in fifth. Drift by my window. What's gonna happen next? Yeah, dropping in fifth again to F. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So every time it's within the scale, as you notice. The autumn leaves. Okay, so what happened now? This is very interesting. I dropped in fifth to F, and then I had to perform another dropping in fifth within the scale. And when I did that, I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I came to this B note. And now I have to wonder and know which chord is based upon the B note in the scale of A minor. You remember how we do that? So A minor is the first chord degree, and then we go to the second chord degree. Look at that, the second chord degree is a diminished chord. Okay? So when I'm going to play the chord which is based upon the B chord, it is going to be a diminished chord. So let me show you again. The autumn leaves, I'm dropping in fifth. Drift by my window, I'm going to the F. So dropping in fifth. Now I'm going to a diminished chord, B diminished. The autumn leaves, and now I'm going to drop in fifth again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Of red and gold. So this is almost true from the E minor chord. I climbed again, I dropped again in a fifth, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and reached the A minor chord, which is the tonic chord of the song, because the song is based on an A minor. So in minor scales, what we do with the dominant, instead of playing the natural dominant, which is a minor chord, we raise it. So if it was E minor, we switch it to E major. And why is that? Because we want the seventh note of an A minor chord, of an A minor scale, sorry, to lead within a semitone to A. So instead of playing E minor, we switch the G, the seventh note of A minor, to G sharp. So what I'm going to do with the last chord, with the almost last chord, the one before the last, is take the E minor and switch it to E major in order to create a dominant chord which has to be a major chord, okay? I see your lips, the same thing goes again. From G7 to C major, I'm falling in fifth. The sunburned hands, I'm in a diminished chord, moving to the E chord. And now, you know what I can do else? I can add the seventh note. So make the E chord, which I already switched from minor to major, also a seventh note, which will even increase the tension towards the tonic one step ahead. Okay? So, the sunburned hands I used to hold. And this is the secret behind the Autumn Leaves song. It is based on the diatonic circle chord progression. Okay, so I'm going to quit this piano lesson in here, but if you want to know more about the diatonic circle chord progression and how it is used in different kind of songs, all you have to do is click on the link on the right or below and go to the Diatonic Circle chord progression page in Piano-Play-It, where you'll see the full piano lesson along with well-written explanations and demonstrations on how to use this chord progression in various kind of songs. So hope to see you in my website, and until the next time, guys. Bye.
Piano play it.